Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and today we're going to be doing hashtag Cleaning Hacks 24, hosted by me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. So today we are going to be making a all-purpose cleaning spray, and this stuff works wonderfully, y'all. We're going to try it out in a couple of places and let you see how it works. But it's really easy. I've got my water getting ready to come to a boil because it calls for water as your main ingredient. It calls for warm water. What I find is if I put the dry ingredients in the boiling hot water, I can dissolve them, then add cold water to it, get it in my spray bottle. So we're going to go from there. So we're going to try this recipe out. It comes from the Christian Homekeeper website. It's an old recipe. I don't think she has it on there any longer, but it calls for a 16-ounce spray bottle. Now I always use glass spray bottles. This one I pick up at Walmart. They run between $4 and $6. I can't remember exactly the price. They are a 16-ounce bottle. You want glass because you're putting essential oils in there and you don't want it to go bad on you. So the essential oils will eventually soften those plastic bottles. It calls for 2 cups of warm water, 1 teaspoon of borax, 1/2 teaspoon of washing soda, 1 teaspoon of liquid Castile soap. Of course, if you don't have that, you can use any other kind of liquid soap that you might have on hand. 30 drops of your favorite essential oils, and she recommended rosemary and bay, cinnamon, orange, and spruce. And I'm going to be using cypress in mine. You can use whatever you want to. Some of them have more cleaning properties than others. And that is the recipe. We're going to get this done. Now the first thing I like to do is I like to label my bottle, and I also like to put the ingredients on my bottle just in case I can't find the recipe. So we're going to call this one all-purpose cleaner. So I'm just going to write this on my bottle. And I probably should have wrote that in a darker marker. And then on the back of it, I'm just going to write my ingredients on the back so it'll make it easy the next time I make this. All right, my water is boiling. I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my measuring cup. I would suggest having separate utensils for when you're making any kind of homemade cleaners, just to be on the safe side. So we need 1 teaspoon of borax. I keep my borax in a glass jar with an oxygen absorber because that keeps the moisture out, and you can actually dip in there and get what you need out of it. So I need 1 teaspoon of borax. And into the water it goes. I need 1 teaspoon of washing soda. And if you don't have washing soda on hand, you can always make this in your oven, a 400-degree oven, for anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours to dry out your baking soda. And the cooking process, let me get that spoon out of the way, that cooking process turns that baking soda into washing soda. Now these products used to be relatively inexpensive in the stores, but now they are quite expensive. And I need my 1 teaspoon for my Castile soap, and we're going to put that in there. My Castile soap is separated a little bit. And we need 30 drops of an essential oil. Now I did pull out my rosemary too. I thought that would be a good combination. So we're going to try to get this as close to 30 to 40 drops as we can. So I got about 20 drops of my cypress. Oh, it smells good so far. And I'm going to try to finish this off with rosemary if I can get it to come out. I may have to go get my little dropper. These little droppers come in really handy. Okay, I put in about 20 drops of each. I'm just going to use my spoon and stir this until it's dissolved. And then I'm going to add in cold water to this. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. You would not believe how good that smells. Now, my Castile soap had lavender in it, so that's a good choice also for this. And I may need a little bit more to fill my bottle all the way up. I'm going to use a funnel to get this liquid into my bottle. And I need just a little bit more water to fill that bottle all the way up. And we are full. Attach our sprayer. And we're going to make sure that our spray bottle is set on spray. And it is. You can see how dirty this handle is on my refrigerator. You always want to shake this. Now, this is warm, but you always want to shake it and spray your surface. I've got an old toothbrush, and I'm just going to begin to scrub this down a little bit. And I'm going to wipe it down with a cloth. And y'all, look at that. Unbelievably clean compared to what it was. You can see the dirt on my rag. I'm going to go over it one more time. These toothbrushes are great for getting into tight spots or small spaces. And again with a clean cloth. And look at there, y'all. Nice and clean. Unbelievable. Look how dirty this one is compared to that. That is amazing. This is a cleaner that you can use on most surfaces. I don't think I would use it on wood unless I added some oil to it. Maybe some olive oil or something if you wanted a wood cleaner. But it's a wonderful cleaner. So there it is, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and clean this upper part. It is really dirty there. Clean all the way down. It is amazing, y'all, how clean this is coming. Let's wipe it down. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Got a little bit of dirt there. Did not take any time to clean. I've got other things over here that needs cleaning as well. It even got grease off of that. And the toothbrush is yucky. But isn't that amazing how clean it got? Those handles on my refrigerator, they almost look new. They're not quite there, but they almost look new. And I am really, really pleased with this cleaner. This stuff is amazing. It doesn't cost a lot of money because you're just using small amounts of different cleaning agents that you may already have in your home. Now, you don't have to necessarily add the essential oils if you don't want to, but definitely use a Castile soap or another soap like dish liquid to this and try it out for yourself. This is, again, a 16-ounce glass bottle that is labeled. I'm going to find my black marker and go over that. And then on the back of the bottle, I just wrote my ingredients on there. Just makes it really handy to have on hand. 2 cups of warm water. Now, I boil part of my water. I put it into a glass measuring cup. I add all my ingredients and get that dissolved. Then I fill it in with cold water and get it into my jar or my spray bottle. So it's 2 cups of warm water, 1 teaspoon of borax, 1/2 teaspoon of washing soda, 1/2 teaspoon liquid Castile soap, 30 drops of your favorite essential oils. She suggested rosemary and bay or cinnamon, orange, and spruce. I used cypress, rosemary, and then my Castile soap was lavender. So it gave it a really nice fragrance. You shake it before you use. Thank you for watching, everybody, and may you be fully blessed.